Dun 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 dun. Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in. My name is David and welcome to my YouTube channel. So FYI, we're not going to do a comic book haul video this month. I know a lot of people are probably wondering what comic books I picked up for the month of October of 2014. But this month we're only going to talk about one particular series. There was a lot of hype, a lot of excitement, at least from my point of view there was. And now I just want to give you my thoughts on it. Tell you what happened in it, and kind of give you like a mini review because I love Wolverine. As you can see, I got action figures, DVDs, T-shirts, costumes. You know, I love Wolverine. Ever since I saw the original like animated series on Fox back in the '90s. Oh my gosh, like I was like blown away from X-Men. All right. So in this particular video, we're going to talk about The Death of Wolverine, a 4-part miniseries from Marvel that shows how the popular Marvel character died. That's right, Wolverine, who we know is like one of the biggest X-Men characters. He joined the Avengers at one point. He teamed up with Spider-Man and all that, you know. They killed him. Marvel in all their wisdom decided, you know what? One of our most popular characters, screw him. Kill him off, you know. So from this 4-part miniseries, I actually branched out into other like comic book series also, you know, like other characters picking up the story where this 4-part miniseries left off, you know, and how did it affect Storm and how did Jean Grey affect Kitty Pryde and all those characters, how they deal with the death of Wolverine, okay, Nightcrawler especially, like Wolverine's like best pals and stuff like that, you know. So what I'm going to do in this video, and the whole reason why I'm doing this is because a lot of people keep asking me for the same thing. So I was like, you know, I'm just going to make a video and just point you to this video whenever everyone has that exact question. There's a lot of people who don't have access to comic books, alright? They don't have comic book shops where they live and stuff like that, and they're so freaking curious on how this story panned out, like what happened and stuff like that, you know? And rather, just me, like, just explaining to everyone one by one, you know. I was gonna make a whole video. I'm gonna spoil the story, but not like I'm not gonna tell you everything. I'm not gonna show you like all the pages and stuff like that. But I'm gonna tell you like in a nutshell what happened in each issue. And then if you guys are still curious, go out and pick up the comic because it's absolutely amazing. Okay, there's a lot of parts that I will describe. You're like, oh my gosh, I want to see what that looked like. Okay, how did they draw that part and stuff like that. I'm gonna pick up the comic on online or something. You know, I'm gonna. You know, take an extra mile rather than just going to the store or whatever and order it online. Hopefully it comes to me, okay? So here it is. The first issue of The Death of Wolverine, part 1 of 4. Wolverine goes to Mr. Fantastic, who we all know is like one of the Fantastic Four. He's a major scientist and stuff like that. Wolverine comes to him, what's the matter with me? And yup, Wolverine has lost his healing abilities. That's right, his main power, okay? The ability to heal. He no longer has it, okay? So he can die now. So there's this huge bounty out for him, okay? Everyone knows that we can kill Wolverine now. He doesn't have his healing ability. So there's like bounty hunters and all these assassins out to get him and stuff like that. So he was like, you know what? Come and get me. I'm at this island. So he's standing at this island. Then one of the pages actually showed the beach, okay? Like there was like all these dead bodies and blood all over the beach of this island where he's staying at, and oh my gosh, it was a mess, man. Everyone's out to get Wolverine, and there's this one particular character named Nuke. He has the American flag tattooed in his face. I've seen him in many other places before, particularly in Daredevil comics. I don't know why he's in this one, but he was in Daredevil. That's where I first knew about Nuke. Nuke went after Wolverine. He was like punching him and trying to. They got into a huge fight and stuff like that. And Wolverine finally defeated him. It was like, who sent you? You know. And then Nuke finally spilled out. It was Viper. Viper is the one who's sending all these bounty hunters and assassins after him. So that was how it ended. It was like, okay, we know now it's Viper. We're looking forward to the next issue. Issue number 2. By the way, let's just pan through. This is like the normal cover. There's a lot of variant covers and stuff like that, but this is like the normal one. Same thing with this one. So there's the issue number 2 right there. Number 2, I'm not gonna tell you how, but Wolverine snuck into Viper's lair, her hideout, or whatever you want to say it. And then Viper's like, it's Logan, get him, Sabretooth! And Sabretooth out of nowhere comes out and they start fighting each other. You know, it's Wolverine, Sabretooth. You know what? One of the most biggest villains of Wolverine's like life. You know, and they were fighting each other. And it was really cool. If you want to see it, go get the comic. There was like flashbacks of them in their original costumes and stuff like that. You know, the yellow and the black for Wolverine and stuff like that. So they're fighting each other. Wolverine's like scratching up Wolverine's face and stuff like that. And then out of nowhere, Lady Deathstrike, that's right, Yuriko, comes out and then defeats Sabretooth. She was like, no, Wolverine's mine. Okay, so she starts fighting Wolverine and stuff like that. But Kitty Pryde out of nowhere comes up and sticks her hand right into Yuriko's Lady Deathstrike's heart, right? It's like, if I phase out of this, you're dead, okay? And that's where the issue actually ended, okay? After this huge fight and all these characters from past Wolverine's past and stuff like that comes in, Kitty Pryde walks in and is like, okay, Kitty Pryde's here. What's gonna happen next? Oh my gosh, right? So that's where issue 3 comes in. So here's issue 3. Here's the cover of it. So, okay. We know now that there is a serum that heals Wolverine. Wolverine he's all scratched up from the fight with Sabretooth, right? And Kitty Pryde comes out of nowhere and she injects him with this serum, this antidote or whatever that actually heals him just briefly, okay? So his eye was all gone and stuff like that. Wolverine has no eye, and then Kitty Pryde shot him and then his eye grows back and stuff like that. You know, it's pretty interesting. So they went to Japan and they had a little bit of conversation and stuff like that. Kitty Pryde and Wolverine, they're like best pals apparently, and we learned that it wasn't Kitty Pryde at all. She was possessed by Ogun. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Ogun is like this ninja character. He's like Wolverine's mentor or something like that. And he has like a devilish face. And he like a katana blade and stuff like that. It's like the actual ninja samurai kind of character, you know. And then from that, there was like a fight and stuff like that. And we actually see flashbacks of, or not flashbacks, but there was like homages to Wolverine's past in Japan and stuff like that. And we learned that, oh, Abraham Cornelius is the main villain here, okay? He's the one who wants Wolverine dead or whatever, okay? So in this issue, Wolverine was like, Abraham Cornelius, I'm coming after you. And that's how the issue ended, okay? So that's issue 3. Final issue 4, this is the big climax right here. He faces Abraham Cornelius, okay? There's the front cover of it. Cornelius is experimenting on a bunch of innocent people, like kids and stuff like that, okay? He's trying to replicate the Weapon X project, what made Wolverine Wolverine. He's trying to replicate the experiment gave Wolverine his adamantium claws and his skeleton and stuff like that. And Wolverine was like, no! You're leaving these innocent kids alone, they don't deserve this, you're killing them and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, and he starts slashing up everything, you know? He's like tearing down all the machinery that's killing these kids and giving, like, they don't have healing abilities and stuff like that. So how are they supposed to get the adamantium like skeleton and stuff like that? You know, so Wolverine was tearing down all the machinery. He like beating up Cornelius, and Cornelius like they're running away and stuff like that. And then he slices a pipe, and then all this adamantium liquid adamantium starts flying all, you know. But he's like, he can't let Cornelius run away, so he's all covered up in adamantium, like head to toe, and in liquid adamantium, and it's all drying out in front of him. He's like, and there's Cornelius up in the helicopter place. He's about to escape, but the pilot saw the whole covered Wolverine all covered up in adamantium. He looked like a huge like snowman monster, you know, like the abominable adamantium monster snowman, whatever. So he's like, oh my gosh! So the pilot of the helicopter flew away or whatever, and he left Cornelius there dying. He's like, ah! And then Cornelius was looking at Wolverine, this giant Wolverine pile of it reminds me of like Clayface and Batman, you know? Like, he's all covered up in adamantium. He's like, what have you done with your life? This is Cornelius, by the way. Cornelius was like, what have you done with your life, Wolverine? You've done nothing but kill. And then Wolverine was like, no, I've done enough. And then Cornelius was like, and then Wolverine walks up to yes, my life, I've done enough. And then he freezes right there, you know, the adamantium, the liquid adamantium is dried out, you know, he's like stuck inside or whatever. And that was pretty much where he left off, you know, that was the whole story. Wolverine saved these kids from these experiments, you know, that this Cornelius guy was doing, and saved the day. And in the end, he kind of sacrificed his own life, you know. But he did get the villain and all that stuff. He couldn't get away and stuff like that. So that's where they left off. And then like Storm, Nightcrawler, all these here. At the end of the issue, they actually showed you what other comics. Okay. Following the repercussions of Wolverine's death in these upcoming titles from Marvel. So, Wolverine the X-Men number 10 is going to continue where the story left off. Number 11, Deadpool and Captain America is going to pick up another story, continuing the story of that. Storm number 4 and Storm number 5. Nightcrawler number 7. Life After Logan is going to have a new series called Life After Logan. The Weapon X program, issues 1 through 5. And the Logan Legacy 1 through 7. So those issues have already started by now. Another thing that I really like about these is you actually get to see all the variant covers. So, well, I kind of spoil a little bit of the covered up Wolverine there. Okay, so here are the other issues covers that they have. Like, pretty cool, right? And another cool thing is that, like, in issue number 1, for instance, they actually have exclusive behind-the-scenes material. So you actually see, like, artwork in the works, sketches, and they actually give you, like, a commentary, like, what was going through the artist's mind as these scenes were panning out, you know? There's also here, here's issue number 3. Once again, the director's cuts. They actually showed you what the director was thinking, what he wants to see in each of each panels. Pretty cool. So you see sketching artworks. What do they want to see? Okay. Here's issue number 2, and the behind-the-scenes stuff there. Hang on. All the pages are sticking together. So here, more artwork, evolution. You know, from just pencil to pen to actual painted artworks. So it's really special stuff, you know, special features in the comic book. And also, in every single one of the comics, you get a code inside. So here, let me show you the one for this one in particular. Where's the code? Anyway, there's a sticker inside you should peel off, and there'll be a code. So you can get it digitally too. So that's pretty cool too. It's like, you know, it's like you get the digital copy of a movie or whatever, you know? So Wolverine's gone. He did save lives before he left our world and stuff like that. Will he come back? Let's face it, man. What the history of comic book characters dying? How many of them actually came back after they were killed, right? So I'm sure we'll see Wolverine again. I'm sure we'll see him in movies and TV shows and cartoons and more comic books and stuff like that. It's not over, but it's kind of nice to see one version of maybe like one reality, you know, of how Wolverine died. So this is it, the 4-part mini-series. Oh, I like the back. Here, let me show it to you in order. So here we see Wolverine's claws. At this time, it's like 1 blade gone. Okay. Issue number 2, we got 2 blades gone. Issue number 3, it's all gone. And the last issue is just a skeleton. Oh my gosh, right? And I know that other issues had the covers, like has Wolverine's face on the cover, and it slowly deteriorated, you know, as the issues went by, all 4 issues. So yeah, oh my gosh, right? Wolverine's gone. What do you think about it? Do you think he's coming back? When is he coming back? Is it going to be like Superman, because he'll come back in 1 year, you know? Or, you know, Nightcrawler was gone for a couple years, right? Like, I know they killed out Captain America at one point. Oh my gosh, like, when is Wolverine come back, you know, if he is coming back, you know, or it's going to be like, this is it, you know, because I know that there's a bunch of things going on with Wolverine, the X-Men characters, especially with Fox and Disney and Marvel and stuff like that. Oh, we can't make new characters because they'll be property of Fox and stuff like that. It's really weird stuff, you know, a lot of like political laws and rights and stuff like that. So yeah, Wolverine, people. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Rate, favorite, and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later. See you, bub.